Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make a crochet bikini top. What you need is yarn, crochet, a pair of scissors, and stitch markers. In this case I'm going to use safety pins as my stitch markers. So let's get into it. So to start, grab your yarn, make a slip knot, like that, and then insert your crochet hook like that. We're going to make a foundation chain of 12. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. You have 12 chains. Chain 1, turn your work. Okay, you'll skip that first chain that you just chained, and then on the back loop make a single crochet. We are going to make single crochet back loop only from there. So the next chain, single crochet, back loop only, single crochet, single crochet, back loop only, single crochet, back loop only, continue with it. I'll meet you at the end. So I've reached the end of my row 1. As you can see, this is the last chain, and this is how my work looks like at the end of row 1. Remember, this top is for a size small. If you want to do for a size medium, add 2 more. My foundation chain was 12. If you're doing for a size medium, do at 14, size large at 16, extra large at 18. So I've reached the end of row 1. So chain 1 and then turn your work like that. From there you're going to chain. I have come to the end of row 2. This is the last stitch. After that you're going to flip your work this way. So you're going into this very middle stitch. You're going to add 3 single crochets into that stitch. So 1 2 3 on the same stitch, and then you're going you've noticed I placed 3 stitches on this middle stitch. So I'm going to mark the topmost, the middle of the 3, meaning the second one. So I've crocheted 1 2 3 on this middle one. I'm going to put a stitch marker like that, and then I'll continue crocheting back loop only downwards until I come to the end of row 3. So let's continue. Continue crocheting back loop only, and I'll meet you at the end of row 3. I have come to the end of row 3, and this is how my project looks like so far. From there I'm going to chain 1 and switch. You repeat row 2, so continue making a single crochet, back loop only. I'll meet you at the end of row 4. I have reached the end of row 4 as you can see, up to where my stitch marker is. So I'm going to carefully remove that, and then on that stitch I'm going to place 3 single crochets, back loop only. 1, 2. On this second one is where we are going to place the safety pin. 2, 3. So return your stitch marker like that, and then continue single crochet, back loop only until you reach the end of the row. I have reached the end of this row, so the final stitch, chain 1, turn your work. As you can see, our top has taken the shape of a triangle. It's already taking the shape of a triangle, like the cup that you want it to be. So repeat row 2 and row 3 until you get the full coverage of your boob. So continue repeating row 2 and row 3, and I'll meet you when you're done. So this is the final row of my cup. So you're just going to put a single crochet every back loop until you reach the end of the cup. I'm happy with the size of my cup, and you're going to repeat the same process to make another cup for the other boob. And once you're done, I'll meet you there. I've already done my other cup, so I just need to join them together and make a strap. So I have my 2 cups, so let's join them together and make a strap. Make 60 chains, make a slip stitch, and then chain 60. I'll meet you after the 60 chains. I have 60 chains. I'm going to attach at the end of the cup like this with a slip stitch. I'm struggling to like that, and then I'm going to add single crochet in every stitch at the bottom of the cup. So single crochet all the way down. I'll meet you at the end. On the bridge, and below the bridge, on the bridge, and below the bridge all the way down. I'll meet you at the end. I've come to the end, and this is how my work is looking like so far. So this is the final stitch. So I'm going to join my two cups together. So to join the cups with a slip stitch, go in the very first stitch here, and then slip stitch like that, and then continue with the single crochet on the bridge and under the bridge until you reach the end of that row, and I'll meet you there. I've come to the end of the row, and this is what I have. I've joined my cups now, so you're gonna go ahead and chain 60 just like the other end. So 1, 2, chain 60, and I'll meet you there. I have 60 chains. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the yarn. If you want your bottom a little bit thicker, you can add more rows like this, but I just want mine very simple, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. After that, you're going to attach yarn to the top of the cups here at the very top. Attach your yarn like that. Make a knot, and then you're going to make a chain of single crochets of your desired length. So chain until you feel that's the length that you're comfortable with. In this case, I'm going to make 100 chains. I feel like that's the length that I want. So go ahead, make your chains of 100 and 100 on the other side, and I'll meet you at the end. I decided to add some thickness at the end here, and I'm done with my 100 chain for both sides. So what's remaining is cutting off the loose ends. So get your scissors and make sure to cut off all the loose ends. Make sure that it's very secure. You can try to slip stitch it to whatever direction you need, just to make sure it's secure. And then you cut off the ends, and there you have your bikini top. I hope this video helped. It's beginner friendly, and anyone really can make this top. Thank you for watching. Bye.